It's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Boston. Ginobili comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Isaiah Thomas. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Motiejunas comes in for Rodman. Grant, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Payton in for Augustine. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. No good off the front iron.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Rebound, Boston. Here is Elliott. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. In the corner, Stuckey with it. Stolen by Winslow. Here's Walker with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Winslow gets to Ginobili. That's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Boston making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Big group substitution here for Denver. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Mozgov. Rodman comes in for Motiejunas. Richmond, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Teague in for Gary Payton. Shot's good by Walker.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Grant gets a wide open look. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nugget. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Celtics trail by 9. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Richmond is out there with DJ Augustine. Then there's Motiejunas. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mozgov in the center filling out the middle. Here's Ginobili. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Ginobili's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics. Picked by Mozgov. Off the screen. No good. And it's Boston the other way. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Richmond goes up again. And the layup good by Mozgov. And the Nuggets lead by 9. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Elliott's checked in for Boston. The Nuggets also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Mozgov. Rodman comes in for Motiejunas. And it's Teague in for Augustine. And they get it back.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find the shot.
Count the bucket.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. It's stolen by Davis. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Denver leading by 5. They swipe it. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Richmond. And another miss by Denver.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Rodman dishes to Richmond. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Misses from short range. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Payton in for Augustine. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Celtics trailed by 3. Thomas with the ball. Rodney Stuckey covering. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Mozgov with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Jefferson's checked in for the Celtics. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one's good by Davis.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, well, that's a no-brainer to me.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
outside Thomas. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Look at what Thomas has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Denver in the lead. .115 left in the fourth quarter. Richmond the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Puts up the baby hook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make at this stage of a really tight ball game.
And Teague, here we go. It's stolen by Jefferson.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Abdul-Jabbar. The shot is off. Davis with some nice D.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Teague with a clean look. The Nuggets with another miss. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To take the lead. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here. Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trailed by 1. 12 seconds left in the game. Austin with the ball. Thomas goes in. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Still Celtics ball.
Here is Davis. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 5 seconds left in the game. That's what you're saying.
It's game time now, Kevin. Down 1. They've got enough time to make a couple of passes here to find the open man. They've got to bury the shot to win the game.
Richmond kicks to Mozgov. Three-pointer Augustine. Right between the eyes.
Harrison Barnes. DJ Augustine.